everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith. DA, it's up.
Kevin, thanks.
What a great guy. DA, thank you for that. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Mitchell is the 2 with Ingles at the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there at Bogdanovich, and it's Conley in at the point guard position. And for the Kings, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Bagley in at the 5, roaming the paint. Mitchell against Bogdanovich. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
Here's Sacramento now.
And when you talk about certain players having that it factor, Donovan Mitchell fits that bill.
He does. Confident in his approach, GA. Fearless on his attack. Donovan Mitchell is one of those guys who can go off for 50 if you let him get into rhythm. As long as he's in Utah, that team will remain competitive.
The drive by Mitchell over Bagley, and it's Mitchell missing. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for Sacramento. Shot by Bielitsa and nobody around. That 3 off the mark. Here's Mitchell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Marvin Bagley picks one up.
I just don't know how you defend Donovan Mitchell. He's a dangerous offensive player, and he's learning how to get to the free throw line.
And he knocks down the first one. And Mitchell drops them both.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
The Kings have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. The kick out to Barnes. Outside Bogdanovich. From deep three-point range. Rebound Utah. And here they come. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Stolen by Michael Conley. And now Utah, fast break. Back to Bogdanovich. Mitchell in the corner. The 3. Rebound by Bielitsa. Sacramento's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Barnes, and the dunk by Barnes.
Anytime Barnes gets that close to the basket, he's looking to throw it down.
Mitchell against Bogdanovich. The drive by Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Here's Bogdanovich. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Jams. 4-point game. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. He's covered by Bogdanovich. And stolen by Barnes. And now Sacramento on the break. A nice shot by Bogdanovich. Jazz have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Mitchell looking it over. Down low, Gobert. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Harry Giles is checked in for Marvin Bagley. Jabari Parker comes in for Bielitsa. And Hield subbed in for Bogdanovich.
And the quickness Fox has, boy, it's impressive. Just coasting to the cup with ease.
And there's the pass to Gobert. Fox against Moutier. The rebound by Giles.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And the basket is good.
A guy like Buddy out-hustles other players on the floor. He gets inside, and there he finishes strong.
Pass to O'Neal. Here's Moutier. lays it up off the glass.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Barnes outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Barnes is just such a tough cover. He has the ability to play both forward positions.
Well, Harrison Barnes at 6'8", 225 has played some power forward. Greg, do you like him there or at his more natural small forward position?
I think in today's game, Kevin, having the strength he does allows him to kind of hold his own. You know, you don't see a lot of four men playing a lot of post up in today's game. He's still got to be able to play in space, and I think creates matchup nightmares for the opponent.
Here's Hield. Finished off the break.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Pass to O'Neal. And stolen by Barnes. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Kings lead by 2. Live. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the Kings here in this one so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at the Jazz. We've got Emmanuel Mudiay. O'Neal is out there with Davis. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Clarkson in at the 2.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Utah. And it's Hield off the drive. And then Hield with the dunk.
That's what you get from a vet like Bazemore, making the next pass.
Clarkson against Hield. And with that shot, the Sacramento lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Clarkson.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Joseph, that's good.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Mudiay, no good. Sacramento leading by 4. Holmes, offensive rebound. Outside, Joseph. They shoot again. Passes to Holmes. And at last, they get one to fall. Holmes got his first bucket in this one. Hield against Clarkson. He kicks it to Mudiay. Back to Clarkson. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Sacramento making some changes. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Harry Giles comes in for Parker. And Bielitsa in for Hield. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for the Jazz. Conley now comes in for Emmanuel Mudiay. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Bojan Bogdanovic was a pro in Europe for a decade before he joined the NBA. The Croatian sharpshooter says, a lot of players who are happy over there, but I wanted to have another challenge, to play against the best in the world. That was the only thing that was important to me. Guys, he's lived up to that promise.
He loves that challenge, and he's having success. D.A., thank you. Sacramento making some changes. Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Kent Bazemore. And it's Fox in for Joseph. And a switcher also for Utah. Bogdanovic is checked in for Clarkson.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. Has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. And so it's Utah here with the ball. They trail by 7. The drive by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
They are at their best when Mitchell pushes the action. His aggressiveness raises the level of this team.
Now Fox. There's 1:54 left in the first half of basketball. Basket good. Fox has got the lead up to 7 now for the Kings.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And getting to the free throw line more and more. GA awfully tough to stay in front of De'Aaron Fox.
I mean, he's just got to knock them down, though. I mean, a free throw percentage, I think he can and will improve upon.
The kick out to Fox. Stolen by Conley. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Here's Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Love the high activity of Conley on defense, keeping his arms moving all the time to create problems for the opposition.
Fox against Conley. Fox, no good. Jazz trail by 3. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell is comfortable playing at all 3 levels. He's playing at his highest level tonight offensively.
Here's Fox. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanovic.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Giles. Then for the Jazz, Gobert, he's checked in for Davis. And O'Neal subbed in for Joe Ingles.
And I really love Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity. And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Bogdanovic finds Bagley. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Gobert with the defensive effort. And the call will be against Marvin Bagley. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Sacramento making a switch here. Hields checked in. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Conley. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Fox with it. 8 points for him. Shoots the 3. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Utah Jazz. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be back with you shortly.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K. A tremendous start for Donovan Mitchell. He had 18 points and 1 rebound. And that does it for our...
And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Fox and Bogdanovic pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Marvin Bagley. And it's Barnes in at the small forward position. And that's the group for Luke Walton as we begin the 2nd half.
And really the potential Bagley has is so exciting. Just an absolute menace on both ends. And you can tell he wants to be great.
The kick out to Barnes. Here's the floater. It's stolen by Ingles. It's 2-on-1. Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Bogdanovich passes to Fox. And it's in off the backboard. Fox has got 10 points. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Mitchell against Bogdanovich. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Can't emphasize this enough. This is the way Mitchell's got to play to give this team its best chance.
And the Kings will go for a different look here. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Marvin Bagley. Jabari Parker comes in for Bielitsa. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Bogan Bogdanovich. And it's Joseph in for De'Aaron Fox. Here's Joseph. It's good. And the Kings lead by 1.
3 straight to begin this half. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
Here's Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
I like that Donovan Mitchell's not afraid to attack the rim. He finished strong.
For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. The kick out to Barnes. Joseph against Conley. And it's blocked by Conley, and they get it back. And Holmes throws it down. And so Conley will bring the ball up for Utah. It's a 1-point game. Here's Mitchell. 25 points in the game. Bogdanovich finds Mitchell. Makes it off the glass. And that's now 27 points for Donovan Mitchell.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint. I mean, not only does Bogdanovich stretch the floor, but he can really stretch it from beyond 30 feet.
Greg, he is blessed with incredible range and a quick trigger, might I add. You have to stay connected to Bogdanovich defensively because he can go on scoring tears where there's just no stopping him.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Kevin, thanks. For the Utah Jazz last season, there was a lot of fallout from the COVID crisis. But Rudy Gobert was able to patch up things with his teammates and specifically guard Donovan Mitchell after Gobert realized his mistake. For a team with so much maturity and potential to win, it's good to see them finally be able to turn the page. Guys?
Good to see things back on track. Thanks, David. Mitchell against Bazemore. The drive by Mitchell.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see. Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
Count that one. Joseph's got 6. 1:14 left to play here in the third. Mitchell outside. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Well, beyond the production, Mitchell gives this team energy, spirit. They ride off his adrenaline.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. Then for the Jazz, O'Neal's checked in for Joe Ingles. Clarkson comes in for Bogdanovich. And Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Mike Conley. Gobert with the block.
You got to keep your head on a swivel when you go up against Rudy Gobert.
Basket counts. Mitchell's got the lead up to 5 now for Utah.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense. Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
Stolen by O'Neal. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. That one drops for him. Mitchell's got 39.
Good find, and one of Gobert's advantages as a passer, he can see over everyone's head.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. This is his second trip to the free throw line. The first one falls. No good on the second free throw. Utah leading by 6. Here's Mitchell. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Mitchell's got 41.
It's hard to stop Donovan Mitchell from getting to his spot. The guy has everything on the offensive end.
And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Gobert down low. Offline.
In the fast hands from Fox on defense. He never lets up on the pressure. Really makes you work.
And so it's Utah in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Right back after this break. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. They've got O'Neal. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic, and it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found. I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
Or is he actually insane enough to think that he might be able to make that? Either way, we might see him sitting by himself for a while.
Hield can't hit. Utah leading by 12. Here's Mitchell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Pushing the action, Donovan Mitchell has an innate ability to make people foul him.
Free throw dropped for Mitchell. And Mitchell drops them both. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Utah shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. Mitchell kicks to Bogdanovic. Now here's Mitchell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Not really fair to the defender. How do you challenge an offensive force like Mitchell when he has that kind of pump fake?
He's perfect from the line this time.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Hield can't hit. Jazz leading by 16. Clarkson passes to Bogdanovic. Back to Clarkson. Mitchell outside. Another bucket. Wow. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Here's Hield. And again, unable to change momentum here.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Fox. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for the Kings. And Utah also making a switch. Conley's checked in. Now the pass to Clarkson. Back to Conley. Fox with the steal. And up the court come the Kings on the break. Bogdanovic, no luck.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Clarkson passes to O'Neal. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And it's Utah's ball. A 12-0 run right now and counting. Here's Clarkson. Gobert trying to get open.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
In the corner, O'Neal with it. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
Bielitsa inside. He's covered by Clarkson. Bielitsa misses. Clarkson on the wing. Knocked away and stolen by Barnes.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Jazz.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Donovan Mitchell.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
And still trying to find his footing in the league. Moutier must show improvement in his shooting moving forward.
And the Kings with possession. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. And it's blocked by Bradley. Here's Oni. Pass to Moutier. Puts one up from 19. They get it again.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
And just taking his frustration out on the rim. He ends a huge run by Utah.
No one near Moutier as he lets it go. Great look, but off the mark. And so here's Sacramento. Bazemore misses. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From deep. He doesn't hit that one. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Pass to Oni. Here's Niang. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The putback, and it's Bradley on the follow.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Again, the miss by the Kings.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possession.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. And with
Kevin, thank you.
he is indeed, DA. Thank you. And checking out Utah's opening lineup. Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's Ingles in at the 3. And for the Pelicans, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots, and it's Favors in at the 5 down low. Now here's Ball. Floats it up for Williamson, and out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. And it's Conley with the ball for Utah. To the inside, and stolen by Favors. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. And it's Ingram missing. And now Utah, fast break. Here's Mitchell. Drains the jumper to finish the break.
Well, Rudy Gobert stands 7'1", and he's an unselfish guy. It puts the pass on the money.
Ball with it. On the wing, Holiday. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And it's Utah's ball. Conley feeling it out. Mitchell against Holiday. Mitchell kicks to Conley. Back to Mitchell. Clock at 2. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Here's Ball. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. And that one's good. Ingram.
Gotta see Ingram get going down low. Just another dimension of his game that he continues to develop.
Holiday against Mitchell. And the layup's good off the glass.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Mitchell outside. No one near him. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Well, there's a certain amount of awareness that you're responsible for having when you're Rudy Gobert, and he makes excellent use of his size right there.
Now here's Ingram. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And Doris, as Gobert has added strength, his rebounding numbers have continued to improve.
That's right, Greg. He's always been a force as a shot blocker. But over the past 2 seasons, this guy as a rebounder has been top 3 in the league. Last year, he even challenged Andre Drummond for king of the boards. He's got great size, great anticipation, and he plays with passion.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Nelly is checked in for Favors. Josh Hart comes in for Ingram. J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Frank Jackson in for Ball. The Jazz also changing it up. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Joe Ingles. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Mitchell. And Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Mike Conley. Here's Williamson. Utah with the rebound. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That's his first foul. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Zion Williamson. And Utah with a change here, too. Davis is checked in. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Shots good by Clarkson.
Well, Jordan Clarkson loves the offensive end, and he's in the flow on that drive. That's nice.
A minute 20 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Hart. Here's the lob to the hoop.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
Moutier pass to Gobert. Pass to Clarkson. O'Neal dishes to Clarkson. 5 on the clock. And good that time. Clarkson's got his second basket.
Well, Jordan Clarkson, a nice, efficient look there. Boy, that'll help your percentages.
Outside for Redick. Puts up a 3. And Davis pulls it down. Utah leading by 4. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Redick for 3. And Davis pulls it down. And it's Davis with the ball for the Utah Jazz. Moutier pass to O'Neal. Back to Moutier. Here's Clarkson. Off target with his 3. And that does it for the first quarter. Jazz out in front, leading by 4. On New Orleans, back in a moment. And always interesting to hear from Donovan Mitchell, who recently...
Everybody had their reputations of what we...
And you know, Greg, Mitchell's going to be right in the middle of it, leading the way.
And on top of everything else he does, he's elite at getting his own shot. We've seen him carry this team offensively at times. Boy, he is special.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
They've got J.J. Redick. Jahlil Okafor is out there with Jackson Hayes. And there's Jackson, and it's Hart in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Pelicans' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Good on the shot. O'Neal's got the lead back up to 4 now for the Jazz. Here's Hart, and he gets it to go. Hart's got 4 points this quarter.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Clarkson looking for an opening. Passes it to O'Neal. Back to Clarkson. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Redick. Here's Davis. Here's Clarkson. Gobert controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
This guy's so dangerous on the offensive glass, and you love to see it jam it home and leave no doubt.
Hart, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
O'Neal kicks to Moutier. And the 3 off target. Pelicans trail by 4. Pass to Hart. And it's Okafor at the elbow. Back to Hart. Now the feed to Okafor. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Here's Clarkson. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going. Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Redick against Clarkson. Here's the pass to Davis. Got a hand on it, and he's able to get it back. Clarkson passes to Davis. That one, no good. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Here's Hart. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
It's his first trip to the line.
And he hit his foul shots a season ago at about a 74% clip.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. Williamson comes in for Jackson Hayes. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Frank Jackson. The drive by Mitchell. Feeds it to Gobert. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Well, to me, it's critical that Mitchell continue to focus on hitting the guys who are open. We know he can score the ball.
Ball kicks to Ingram. And the Pelicans miss again.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Well, how good is Joe Ingles at pushing the pace in transition, understands the right route to take in space.
For three, Ingram. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ingram's got 7 points in the game.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Mitchell passes to Conley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Pass to Conley. The three ball. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And the dunk by Williamson.
And this is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Zion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
Ball finds Williamson. Back to Ball. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williamson.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
Nelly is checked in for the Pelicans. Holiday comes in for Josh Hart. Pass to Bogdanovich. Mitchell against Holiday. On the wing, Mitchell. And Utah turns it over again. "17 seconds left in the first half of the game. Mitchell against Holiday. Gobert with the block.
This is Gobert's specialty. Twice on the pipes from the stifled tower.
Clearly a foul.
Utah shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And he makes the first. Good on both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. With Coach Quinn Snyder. Quinn, what has to happen in the second half?
Well, we got to keep getting stops and really just make plays. Make plays on the offensive end and be solid defensively. No magic.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal. A competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. They never put themselves in too much. That's all for now.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. So it's the Jazz now. It's a one-point game. Taking a look at the Jazz. Mitchell is the 2 with Ingles at the 3. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard. Mitchell dishes to Ingles. Back to Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
I'm telling you this, if you leave one of Ingles' teammates open, Joe is going to find him.
And Holiday kicks to Ball. Pass to Favors. Gobert with the block. And here's Bogdanovich. On the wing, Mitchell. Guarded by Holiday. High post, Gobert. Pocket 6. Mitchell against Holiday. Mitchell's shot is good. And now a three-point Jazz lead.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
And stolen by Bogdanovich. And now Utah fast break. Oh, my goodness. Wow. What a play.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Some changes for New Orleans. Okafor is checked in for Williamson. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Utah also making some changes. Ed Davis is checked in for Rudy Gobert. And O'Neal subbed in for Joe Ingles.
And one thing you love about Ingles, he hits a lot of contested jumpers.
He does, and he'll get to his game by using jab steps, pump fakes, really good ball handler. He's unafraid in the clutch. He'll talk a little smack every now and again. Joe Ingles has carved out quite a career.
New Orleans making a switch here. Hayes is checked in. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Utah. And so Holiday will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They trail by 9 points. To the middle, here's Okafor, and Okafor slams it in.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by Utah.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
When you think pure scorer, one of the guys that comes to mind, as young as he is, Donovan Mitchell.
Holiday, the pass to Okafor. And Okafor slams it in.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Hart, he's checked in for New Orleans. And a switcher also for Utah. Clarkson's checked in. On the wing, Mitchell. Covered by Redick. The pass to Clarkson. Just 5 to shoot. Utah needs to get off a shot here. O'Neal misses.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
They get the rebound. The kick out to Holiday. Beyond the arc. Up again. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Clarkson dishes to Ingles. Hayes with the steal. And New Orleans pushing it up now. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket for Okafor. Jazz have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. And there's a minute 45 left in the third. And stolen by Redick. And the layup falls. Redick's got his first points of the game. So it's the Jazz now. Now Mitchell. 13 points in the game. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. The putback and another shot. Kicks it to Ingles. 5 to shoot. Back to Mitchell. Out left to the wing. O'Neal. No good, unable to end this run. For New Orleans, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Hart, that's good.
And now they're turning this game into a drag race, sprinting out for easy fast break baskets.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Zion Williamson's checked in for Okafor. Nicolo Melli comes in for Hayes. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And Ball subbed in for J.J. Redick. Gobert, he's checked in for the Jazz. Mitchell passes to Gobert. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Gobert's got 8.
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
The Pelicans trail. It's Ingram on the wing for the lead. Rebound collected by Clarkson.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
He gets that one. Mitchell's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Well, it's a level of concentration that has to happen for you to finish through contact. Donovan Mitchell doing work.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. New Orleans shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
And Ingram, the former Blue Devil, an extraordinary player who only promises to get better.
And it's Williamson missing.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the 4th.
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the replay process is faster than ever. You know, why not?
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Utah Jazz. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Back right after this. Three-tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Pelicans trail by 5. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. So for New Orleans right now, Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Then there's Favors, then it's Ball, and it's Melly in at the power forward. Here's Conley. Excellent D there from Ball. And so Holiday will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. And it's Melly missing.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Bogdanovich finds Ingles. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Conley. Pelicans pull it in.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
It's good, and the Jazz lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Favors.
Impressive athleticism from the big man. Derek Favors, aggressive, knifing into the paint.
4th quarter still young, just over a minute play. Unable to get that one. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. And Holiday kicks the ball. Inside. Here's Favors, and Derek Favors with the slam.
Very difficult to match up with Favors. I love how under control, under duress he was right there.
And it's Conley penetrating. Another miss by Conley.
Well, this is the night you look at your teammates and tap them on the back and say, good job, because for him, he's been struggling all night.
Well, as we move into the 4th, it's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
Jazz have gotten off to a rough start in the 4th quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. Down low. And it's Melly with the rebound. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. And that one's good. Ingram.
And no one is catching Ingram in the open floor. This guy is like a rocket.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Conley into the lane. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Jazz trail by 3. Here's Clarkson. Favors with the rebound. Favors has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Ingram wide open. Misses the 3. Jazz shooting here about 46% for the game. And stolen by Favors. Ball kicks to Holiday. For 3, Ingram. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Clarkson. And he banks in the layup.
Jordan Clarkson unafraid of the big-time delivery.
For New Orleans, they've gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Ball dishes to Favors. Misses from short range. And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Amazing poise from Bogdanovich, able to deliver a huge shot.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're behind by 1. 1:31 left in the fourth quarter. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Rudy Gobert.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Stan Van Gundy told the team. He told his guys the inside game is working, so stick with it. That means posting, slashing, getting to the rim, whatever produces these high percentage looks. Kevin, back to you.
He might be young, but Mitchell is clutch. That's beautifully done.
Holiday looking over the floor. Ball finds Holiday. Bogdanovich against Williamson. High post favors. 6 on the shot clock. The drive by Williamson. Count.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Mitchell against Ball. And it's Mitchell missing. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Ingram's running. Yes!
Look at this young man come through in the clutch. Zion appearing more than ready to deliver.
Mitchell in the corner. It falls! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
When they foul intentionally, they're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
And so they foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
And at 6'6", Ball, very similar to Jason Kidd in terms of the vision that he plays the game with. His IQ is off the charts.
Well, those are essential free throws to make a 3-point lead. It's going to take something from long range now to tie this game.
Knocks down the trifecta.
How about Joe Ingles stepping up in the clutch to deliver a big-time bucket?
And the Jazz call time here. And stolen by Favors. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans. These teams have battled tooth and nail before quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. And the Jazz start out with the ball. And no shortage of excitement here, and we're officially underway in overtime in this game. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. And that one's good, Williamson.
Well, that's just the pure strength and explosiveness of Williamson. Easily finishes there through the contact.
Passes it to Bogdanovich. over Williamson. Gobert, they get it back, kicks it out to Mitchell. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner, launches it. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Favors has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Ingram passes to Williamson from 17 feet out. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Back to Mitchell. Great D that time from Favors. The Pelicans shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Michael Conley picks one up.
And we're not used to seeing a big man like Williamson move like this. Puts defenders in a bind.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Well, in a game this tight, you can't overlook how important those free throws could be.
And it's Mitchell missing.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass. Well, this is what you call your big man playing big. Terrific work on the glass.
Now, here is O'Neal to the middle. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. Mitchell up and in on the layup. Mitchell's got the game tied up here for the Jazz.
Donovan Mitchell might be young, but this guy is fearless and capable of big-time opportunity making.
Redick with the bucket.
One of the purest shots in NBA history. Redick's a guy you can count on in crunch time.
Got it! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
Williamson kicks the ball. Favors passes to Ingram. Here's Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
This is why they go to Zion. His teammates trusting in his ability to get the job done.
Outside Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. Mitchell outside. He kicks it to O'Neal. He feeds it to Gobert. The putback, and Derek Favors pulls it down. Williamson against Mitchell. Redick dishes the ball. A 3 ball off the mark. So it's a narrow victory for New Orleans, pulling it. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to...
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game. The starters for the Utah Jazz. Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Ingles in at the 3 spot. And for the Grizzlies, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the small forward position.
An improved playmaker who does a solid job distributing the rock. Don't sleep on Brooks' vision.
Mitchell kicks to Bogdanovich. Here's Mitchell. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Oh, a good shot blocker who competes hard on defense. Defenders better think twice before trying Valanciunas.
Jackson passes to Morant. Back to Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Mitchell with it, now guarded by Winslow. And it's Justice Winslow with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And early in the game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Gobert finds Bogdanovich. The wide open look here for Ingles. Off target from outside. And so Brooks will bring it up for the Grizzlies. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. It's Jackson atop the key. Passes it to Valanciunas. 6 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. A nice shot by Winslow.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession. This is his first free throw of the game.
And judging Morant's game early on, I've heard a few people with Allen Iverson comparisons.
Well, put me in that number as well. That's going to be tough to fill up, but it just means he has the potential, the quickness, the athletic ability, the IQ, the handles. They're both lightning fast, slight builds, and both tough. And you see the explosive ability to get to the rim and finish.
Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Wow.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
And it goes down 2 points.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And it's Mitchell missing.
Look, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should be easy.
And it's Morant. That time on the assist from Valanciunas.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Here's Mitchell, and plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Clarkson passes to Mitchell, and he converts the layup. Mitchell's got 7.
I mean, he's finding some good shots early on. And what you like about it, he's not trying to do too much.
Valanciunas with the ball. And that one's good. Morant. He's got 6.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball. Mitchell passes to Clarkson.
Now, here's Mitchell. Defense right on him. The Grizzlies on offense. They're on a 16-7 run. And it's Clark with the jam.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, you think defensively that you try to pack in the lane. I mean, but then that opens up some opportunities for their shooters.
And it's Mitchell missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Valanciunas passes to Clark. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
To the paint. Nice ball movement by Utah. Again, Mitchell missing.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
Clark kicks to Anderson. Morant outside. Pass to Clark. Anderson outside. The shot's good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Mitchell. Tries again. Pass to O'Neal. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. No good on the triple. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Jones, the pass to Clark. The kick out to Anderson. Jones for three. The shot will not fall. And so it's Memphis. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Venom.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Grizzlies enjoying a nice lead here.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Well, no question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
We've got Brandon Clark. He's out there with Anderson. Jones is out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Melton in at the 2 guard. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Utah shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Former first-team All-Rookie after being picked in the second round. Clarkson, a draft day steal.
Brooks checked in for Brandon Clark. And Utah with a change here, too. Mike Conley's checked in for O'Neal. Here's Melton, defended by Moutier. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense. And it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Oh, yeah, it's getting to them. The lack of communication, the lack of trust.
Here's Ingles. Anderson with the block.
And blocks like this fire Anderson up, which in turn get his teammates going as well.
And here are the Grizzlies now. Here's Jones. And yes, it's good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Moutier. Banked in off the glass.
I love the awareness. Conley is adept at reading the defense and realizing when his guys are uncovered.
Melton passes to Anderson. Here's Melton. To the inside. Here's Jackson. Now the pass to Melton. Back to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
They're just playing smart basketball, reading the floor well and executing.
And it's Conley penetrating. Ingles finds Clarkson. Conley with it. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And they're on the break. Here's Jones. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 19. And it's Conley that time on the assist for Moutier.
Oh, I love the intensity Conley plays with. It's what allows him to overcome aggressive defense like that right there.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Jones drives in. The rebound by the Jazz. A floater. Moutier, no good.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Passes to Melton. The feed to Jackson. And Davis sends it back. And now running up the court, Ingles pushing it up. Moutier with the basket.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Jones against Conley. He had stolen by Ingles. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Moutier with the ball. And so Brooks will bring it up for the Grizzlies. The lead is 15. And last season, at least at first, it was a challenge for Ingles to mesh with Mike Conley.
Yeah, I mean, Conley came in to run the offense, which kind of took the ball out of Ingles' hands a little bit. But then Conley goes out with the hamstring, and that allowed Ingles to get back into rhythm, and he's been able to handle that load many times for this group.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And the Grizzlies leading by 15. Outside, Jones. Brooks outside. And there it is for him.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Jazz trail by 17. Moutier dishes to Davis. Back to Moutier. Here's Clarkson. And the 3 off target. The Grizzlies have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
How about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's tightly guarded. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Jackson. And here's Brooks. And he makes that one. Brooks has got 8 points.
This is what you like seeing. Brooks being aggressive and taking initiative there.
A dominating first. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Zach is here. Memphis did not hesitate to set the pace. Near flawless execution from both the defensive and offensive areas of their game. That's all for now.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Nice game. Great performance by Jaren Jackson.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
And so in the game for the Jazz, Mitchell is the 2 with Ingles at the 3. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's Conley in at the point guard position. Now Morant. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The Grizzlies shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. That's good from Morant.
And one of the younger players to enter the 2019 draft, Morant. Wise beyond his years.
Royce O'Neal's checked in for Joe Ingles. Mitchell wide open, and he's good on the 3 ball. Mitchell's got 5 points now this quarter.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. To the left wing. Morant kicks to Winslow. 4 on the shot clock. To the middle. Out to Brooks. Fires the 3. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Jazz trail by 18. Outside Conley. The dish to Bogdanovich. Pass to Mitchell. Down low, Gobert. Nice D from Valanciunas.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Winslow with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Gobert the pass to Mitchell. That one misses. Nice D from Valanciunas.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Well, this is why Morant's teammates love to play alongside him. I mean, exceptional vision, and he's incredibly unselfish.
Here's Mitchell. It's rebounded by Memphis. Valanciunas has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Clark for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Clark's got 9.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Mitchell kicks to Bogdanovich. Jazz passing it around. Now, here's Mitchell. Not a lot of room. Trying to get open is Bogdanovich. Mitchell's shot is good. 14 points for him.
One of the more powerful young guards in our game. Mitchell loves to attack the heart of the defense.
Clark against Bogdanovich. Up again and staying with the play. Valanciunas.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Here's O'Neal. No good that time. And Memphis the other way now.
Come get it, come get it.
Here's Clark, and Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Here's Mitchell, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, easy call.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. First one falls for him.
And how fearless is Donovan Mitchell? I mean, as a rookie, in his first playoff series, he went off for 38 in a closeout game against none other than Russell Westbrook.
And the Jazz making a change here. Clarkson's checked in. Morant dishes to Valanciunas. Out to Morant. And it's Clark in the corner. Back to Morant. He feeds it to Valanciunas. Gobert with the block. One-on-one here. Stolen. And here again, the Grizzlies in transition. Up the court they go. Misses the 3. And so Clarkson will bring it up for Utah. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got his 7th rebound here tonight. In the corner, Winslow with it. Morant outside. And finished off by Morant.
Ooh, rolling to the rim with force. Love when Morant goes hard and converts with the slam.
Has to Gobert. Mitchell outside. Back to Gobert. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Gobert's got his first basket.
I mean, it's time for him to take over. He's played it cool long enough, and I think he realizes that.
34 seconds left to play in the third. Morant looking around. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Clarkson and the powerful one-handed slam.
Changing ends. I mean, Clarkson's speed can be hard to match up with.
Now here's Morant. He's got 10. A nice shot by Gutteridge.
big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
The Jazz have only one missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
And he makes both free throws. With 1 on the clock, and so it's Memphis, sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
This is the versatility you need to play in today's game. 2 guards have to be able to make plays for others.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Anderson in at the 3. Mitchell kicks to Ingles. Shoots the 3. With the putback. And there's Gobert putting it right back in.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Here's Jackson. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Jazz trail by 21. Here's Ingles. Finished off the break.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. Brooks finds Valanciunas. Morant, and he uses the glass on the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 21.
And how about the body control? Morant, even when under duress, stays calm, cool, and collected.
The drive by Mitchell. Nice ball movement by Utah. Inside. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Mitchell.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
And Valanciunas kicks to Anderson. To the paint. Morant with it. Now defended by Gobert.
Defends the shot and grabs the rebound. About as big an impact as you can have on a possession.
Mitchell right side. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And so he hits the technical free throw.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the 2nd.
Winslow's checked in for Memphis. And Utah also making a switch. Conley's checked in. Memphis leading by 18. Outside Jackson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And that one falls for Jackson. Jackson hits both of them.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Here's Mitchell. Another miss by Utah.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Out to Brooks. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. The tray. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Mitchell's got 19 points.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around you.
Out to Morant. Trying to find Valanciunas. Gets it to him. Brooks against Mitchell. Gobert with the defensive effort. It's Gobert with the ball for the Utah Jazz. Trailing by 19. And it's Morant at the elbow. Here's Valanciunas.
Oh, man, I love watching Valanciunas score the ball. He makes it look so easy, and he makes the defense feel uneasy out there.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jackson. Josh Jackson comes in for Justice Winslow. Grayson Allen's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And Jones subbed in for John Morant. Oni passes to Bradley. Kicks it to Moutier. To the middle. And Bradley gets it to go. Bradley's got his first 2 points.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Grizzlies.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Valanciunas.
You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
The first free throw is good. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Zhang's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Clark. .50 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Oh, their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumps.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Yeah, guys, but where was the box out? No excuse letting him roam that freely on the glass?
Trying to find Moutier, gets it to him. Here's Bradley. And the pass to Niang. The three-pointer, no good. Well, this one is winding down now. Memphis can watch the clock run out. And Memphis with another turnover here. .15 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Moutier passes to Morgan. Puts up a three. Niang, no good. Jackson drives in. It's good.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
At home in Utah, the Jazz never fail to go out.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much.
The Jazz, like Memphis, willing to grind. Thanks, DA. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Bagley, and it's Barnes in at the small forward position. And for Utah, Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Ingles in at the 3 slot. Now, here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Mitchell. Outside Conley. Well, this seems to be a game that could be very tactical, Greg. Both teams relying on execution in the half court.
And, Kevin, you're going to see a lot of ball movement and body movement, and you can't just stand around and watch one guy go to work. I think that puts so much pressure on the defense with how the game is played.
And an emphasis on coaching, too.
Yes.
So the Utah Jazz able to put the first points up on the board. Fox kicks to Bielitsa. Gobert pulls it in.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Outside Conley. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Nice shot by Gobert.
Gobert bouncing off defenders, took a ton of contact and still scored.
From the high post. Barnes passes to Bagley. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Out to Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. Takes the 13-footer. Again, the Jazz score.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Shot on the wing. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
4 shots, 4 misses, and you can sense a certain frustration building.
And there's a lot of talk about Gobert's rim protection, but his rebounding is every bit as important on the defensive end.
Yeah, that's finishing off defense. Once you force them to miss, you don't want to allow second chance opportunities. Rudy Gobert averaged over 10 defensive boards a game last year. That was the best numbers of his career and top 3 in the league.
And the Kings making a change here. Hield's checked in. And it's the Kings with the ball. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. Fox kicks to Hield. Nails the 16-footer.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Mitchell against Hield. And there's the pass to Ingles. Right side, Conley. Second chance effort. From deep 3-point range, Ingles can't get it to go. The Kings trail by 4. Bielitsa, that's for 2. Gets an open look and hits. 1:57 left in the first quarter. Outside Conley. Mitchell outside. Elbow shot. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Mitchell's got his second bucket.
So difficult to defend. Mitchell can stretch you out to 3, beat you at the rim, and everything in between.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Conley. Here's Gobert. From deep. That shot, no good.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Here's Bagley. Lays it up off the glass.
And we saw this from Bagley in college. He has very good touch around the rim.
Passes it to Conley. Pass to Gobert. Here's Mitchell. Nice ball movement by Utah. The three. They grab their own miss. Pass to Ingles. Conley for three. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Here's Hield. It's Bielitsa. It's good. This game is all even.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Gobert finds Conley. Mitchell right side. Lets the three fly. Bagley with the rebound. Good if it goes. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Tie game in Utah. After this break, we'll be back with this. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at the Jazz performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
You know, I think they're going to be happy with how they played here early on.
They've got to be satisfied so far. They look cohesive to begin this game.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And so in the game for the Jazz, they've got Gobert, Boudier out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then it's O'Neal, and it's Davis at the 4 slot. Now, here is O'Neal. Davis in the corner, out of bounds. Sacramento will take possession. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Sacramento. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for the Sacramento Kings. Here's Joseph. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Joseph's got the lead up to 2 now for the Kings. Bogdanovic against Clarkson. From the line. Second shot opportunity. Just 4 to shoot. Changes up, and he sinks the layup.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Now, here's Joseph. Here's Bazemore. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Down low. Davis, the pass to Moutier. Puts it up from 7. Got a piece of it. They get it back. O'Neal kicks to Davis. Fires the 3. The shot by Clarkson, no good. The Kings have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Bazemore passes to Giles. Here's Bogdanovic. Moutier with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Clarkson passes to Moutier. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And for Sacramento, they're shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Joseph dishes to Parker. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Ed Davis. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. And last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
Bogdanovic, he's checked in for the Jazz. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Sacramento. Davis inside, guarded by Holmes. To the left side wing. The offensive rebound. Davis on the follow. Davis has got it all tied up now for Utah.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Now, here's Holmes. Over Davis. But he stays with it. Another shot. Holmes can't get it to go in.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Clarkson kicks to O'Neal. A pass to Bogdanovic. There's a minute 47 left to play in the first half. O'Neal against Parker. Bogdanovich wide open. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And it's the Kings with the ball. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Passes to Bazemore. 8 feet away. And off the glass. That one's good. And the Kings lead by 2.
Good decision in the pick and roll. Bazemore has the room to take the shot. Calmly knocks it down.
1:04 left now here in the second. The putback. Davis on the follow.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
The Kings have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Outside, Joseph. Pass to Parker. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And the Jazz with some changes. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for O'Neal. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Clarkson. And it's Mike Conley in for Moutier. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Bielitsa, he's checked in for Parker. Harrison Barnes comes in for Kent Bazemore. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Corey Joseph. And for Sacramento, they're shooting just 29% in the second quarter. The offense is suffering. Puts it up from 12. A second chance effort. Barnes can't get it to go. Utah's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Mitchell passes to Ingles. Back to Mitchell. Fires, high post, Davis. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And the replay center out.
So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. The period wrapped up with the teams on level. And that's a...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And so Fox will bring it up for the King. Starting off the second half, here's Luke Walton's 5. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Harrison Barnes is out there with Bielitsa. And it's Bagley in at the 5. Down low. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stolen by Mitchell. Unhindered, going all the way. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
A disruptor at both ends. Mitchell's capable of taking over at any moment.
20 feet out. Rebounded by the Jazz.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Conley scanning the floor. Clock at 6. Kicks to Ingles. From outside the arc. That shot off, so the Kings will take it the other way. It's Bielitsa. They get it back. Bagley, and the layup's good off the glass. Bagley's got the game tied up here for Sacramento.
And how about the persistence on the backboard? Love how hard Bagley works on the offensive glass. Wants to outwork everybody.
Mitchell up top. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Nice ball movement by Utah. Launches a 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Mitchell's got 5 points in the quarter.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
Here's Bogdanovich. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Second chance shot. Gobert with the block.
And that's one of Gobert's specialties, a shot blocking master.
It's good, and the Jazz lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Bagley. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Outside Conley, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you've got to protect the ball.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
And the Jazz making a change here. O'Neal's checked in. Giles checked in for the Kings. Hield comes in for Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 5.
This is how it's been so far. He's missed every shot he's taken, and the team is suffering the consequences.
Ingles dishes to Gobert. From past the arc. Tips it, and there's Gobert, putting it right back in. Gobert's got 6 points.
And defensively, they've gotten a little careless, not playing with the same focus we saw in the first.
Hield kicks to Fox. Pass to Barnes. Back to Fox. Barnes outside. There's the pass to Hield. Lets it go from the wing, and the jumper is on the mark.
And no one knows their job better than Hield to energize the offense, handle a big chunk of that scoring load.
Out to Conley. Plenty of space. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. And the Jazz lead by 5. On the wing, Hield. Covered by Mitchell. Giles the pass to Hield. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Ingles. Good work there as it goes.
Good finish in transition by Joe Ingles. And on the other side, you have to make sure you get back and defend.
Pass to Barnes. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 16th rebound on the night. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. O'Neal gets to Conley. Shoots from the elbow. The rebound by Hield.
I'll tell you what, he's been off target all night, and his teammates have had to rally.
Here's Giles. Makes it off the glass.
Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
Here's Mitchell. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Jazz out in front. They're up by 5. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. We've got Emmanuel Mudiay, Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Clarkson in at the 2. That's the group right now for Utah. The putback, and there's Gobert, putting it right back in. Gobert's got the lead up to 7 now for Utah.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Right side, Fox. And it's Mudiay with the ball. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Trying to find holes. Gets it to him. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Healed. Off the left rim and out.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
Over in the corner, Moutier. To the inside. And Gobert with the basket on the assist for Moutier. Gobert's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Nice job by Rudy Gobert. What concentration on that shot by the big fella.
Fox dishes to Barnes. Tries it from 19. The rebound by the Jazz. Now Moutier. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
It's stolen by Moutier. And here we go. Moutier heading to the hoop. And Moutier throws it down.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Here's Parker. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Utah leading by 11. And here's Moutier. The 11-footer, and he gets the jumper to drop. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Holmes wide open. He fires. And the shot is long.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
Pass to O'Neal. Fox against Moutier. He's off from 17 feet. The Kings trail by 13. On the wing, Heel. Guarded by O'Neal. He had a nice open look right there.
He smiles on these catch-and-shoot opportunities. Barnes very comfortable as a secondary scorer.
Moutier against Fox. Here's Moutier. The pass to Gobert. He kicks it to Clarkson. 4 on the clock. Gobert down low. Holmes on him. Moutier with the ball. Shoots over Fox. Rebounded by Holmes. The Kings have gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Kept alive, Parker. Gobert with the defensive effort.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Moutier looking around. He dishes it to Clarkson. And he makes good on the layup. Clarkson's got the lead up to 13 now for the Jazz.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Fox passes to Holmes. 20 feet out. Utah with the rebound. Now, here's Clarkson. Dishes to Bogdanovich. Lets it go with a 3. Off target with that shot. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this Saturday afternoon. DA.
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the point. And for the Jazz, Mitchell is the 2 with Ingles at the 3. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. Now here's Williamson. Out to the right wing. And Favors kicks to Holiday. 5 to shoot. No good on that one. Ready by Bogdanovich. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That's his first foul. The Jazz on offense. Outside Conley. Inside. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Fires for 3.
And really, Ingram is as complete a player as they come. Not only awesome on offense, but just spectacular on D as well.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Mitchell outside. From deep. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
He will be unguardable if he starts making shots consistently from this distance. Turn the lights out.
Now here's Williamson. Right side Favors. Over Conley. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Back to Bogdanovich. The dish to Gobert. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Ball, the pass to Favors. He gets it in there.
Very difficult to match up with Favors. I love how under control, under duress he was right there.
Mitchell against Holiday. Mitchell right side. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
And it's good. 2 points.
And normal physicality doesn't get it done with Williamson. To stop him from scoring, you really have to up the ante and get him before he hits that launching pad.
Now here's Conley. The 3. And Derek Favors pulls it down.
And entering the league as a complimentary scorer, Bogdanovich put up 20 points a game last year. That was a career high and the 4th straight year that he improved his scoring average. Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now Holiday following the 3-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. Gobert against Ball. Here's Favors. Gobert with the block.
Well, this is the calling card of Rudy Gobert, a superb shot blocker. The wingspan is a thing of beauty.
Back to Mitchell. Wide open. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Mitchell's got 5 now. And another area where Bogdanovich is helping the offense. Greg is doing a better job of creating for others.
I mean, he still has that shoot-first mentality, but now if he doesn't have a clean look, he's much more willing to make the extra pass, and that makes him just that much more valuable to this team.
Here's Conley following the score by New Orleans. 1:03 left in the first quarter. To the paint. Here's Gobert. Favors with the rebound. Favors has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Williamson. Up again. He can't get it to go. And Utah the other way now. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for Utah. Royce O'Neal comes in for Joe Ingles. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Mike Conley. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Okafor is checked in for Favors. Nicolo Melli comes in for Zion Williamson. J.J. Redick's checked in. And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Well, we all know that free throw shooting early in his career was a major challenge for Rudy Gobert. What I like is he's made progress because he's put in the time.
Here's Hart. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you guys think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
They've got Clarkson. Gobert is out there with Davis. And there's Emmanuel Mudiay. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. Clarkson dishes to O'Neal. Here's Davis with the tip. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Clarkson's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Jazz.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Here's Hart. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field. And Utah has possession. 4-point game. Mudiay looking around. Taken away. Outside, Redick from deep 3-point range. The long distance 3 is buried. Redick's got the lead up to 7 now for New Orleans. Clarkson against Redick. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Mudiay kicks to Clarkson. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, Davis. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Passes it to Melli. Yes, that goes in. And now a 9-point Pelican lead.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
Jackson against Mudiay. To the inside. Redick with the double team. Now the pass to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Utah. Outside, Davis. New Orleans leading by 9. Here's Melli. Hart tips it back in.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. It's deflected, and he gets it back. Clarkson passes to O'Neal. Out to the wing. Outside for Davis. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for the Jazz. The Pelicans also changing it up. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Melly. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Frank Jackson. Ball feeling it out a bit. That shot off the mark. Davis with some nice D. Greg, hard to think of a player in this league with more of a pass-first mentality than Lonzo Ball.
I mean, total unselfishness, elite vision. Sometimes you'd like to see him penetrate a little more in the half court, but he's improving from range, and that'll open up driving lanes, and he can take advantage.
And the Jazz with some changes. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for O'Neal. Mitchell comes in for Clarkson. And it's Mike Conley in for Moutier. The Pelicans also changing it up. Williamson is checked in for Okafor. Brandon Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Drew Holiday in for J.J. Redick. Here's Hayes. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one. 1:16 left in the second quarter. Mitchell outside to end the drought. Tries again. On the wing, Mitchell. Another miss by Utah.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Derek Favors checked in for New Orleans. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
New Orleans with the ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. And there's the defensive 3-second call. New Orleans shooting their first free throw of the contest. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
And Ingram, the former Blue Devil, an extraordinary player who only promises to get better.
Gobert, he's checked in for Utah. Ingram against Ingles. Free throw line jump shot, just 5 on the clock. No good with the triple. Fast break, here come the Jazz. Here's Bogdanovich. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Bogdanovich has got his first points in this one. It's Ingram on the wing. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And Ball sets up his teammates. When they're open, quick to whip it around. One of the best ball movers in the league.
And so that's the end of the first half. New Orleans on top as they end the second quarter on a 14-4. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. A competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. At its highest, their lead topped out at 5. And that's a...
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Zion Williamson with a strong contribution so far, guys, in this one.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
Checking out the group for Stan Van Gundy to start the second half. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Ingram and it's small forward. To the left wing. Out to Ingram. To the middle. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Jazz trail by 10. Conley feeling it out. He dishes it to Bogdanovich. Mitchell outside. Over Holiday. And it's Mitchell missing.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Here's Williamson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Williamson's got 8.
Capable of doing some real damage. Give Williamson the rock in a spot like that, and he is going to burn you.
Down low. Mitchell passes to Gobert. 2 points. That one goes. 5 points in the game.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Ingram. Another one falls for New Orleans. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Conley dishes to Mitchell. Looking to end his cold spell. And he lays it up and in.
Wow, gentlemen, the quick first step of Donovan Mitchell gets the advantage, and it's over.
New Orleans leading by 10. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
DA, thank you. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
He got a little ahead of himself there trying to pull the team even.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
The Jazz making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in. And then for New Orleans, Josh Hart comes in for Drew Holiday. And it's Jackson in for Ball. So it's the Pelicans now. To the wing right side. Williamson, the pass to Favors. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Favors has got the lead up to 14 now for the Pelicans. Mitchell outside. Inside. Favors against Gobert. Five on the clock. For 3. Pelicans pull it in. And here we go. Fast break. Williamson's got it. Hart the pass to Favors. Outside for Jackson. Now Williamson. 10 points for him. And the dunk by Williamson.
Well, that's just the pure strength and explosiveness of Williamson. Easily finishes there through the contact.
Mitchell dishes to Gobert. Goes back up. And it's good on the way in. Gobert's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
Here's Hart. To the inside. Favors. And then Favors with the dunk.
At 6'10", Derek Favors will always be a threat to jam it home. Exposes the defense there.
Mitchell kicks to O'Neal. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Mitchell wide open and hits one. Maybe he's ready to get back on track. Mitchell's got 9.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. And Derek Favors with the slam.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
And so it's New Orleans with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. They've got Gobert, Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Moutier in at the 1. That's the group right now for Utah. And here's Clarkson. Bogdanovich left side. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's the break. And the wide-open shot from Redick drains the wing tray. Redick's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Pelicans. Now here's Moutier. Clarkson on the wing. Back to Moutier. He feeds it to Gobert. Over Holiday. It's good on the putback. Moutier's got his first points of the game.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Redick against O'Neal. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Joe Ingles, who's checked in for Bogdanovich. And the Pelicans also making a change. Ball's checked in for Hart. And there is a whistle, and that's going to go on Jackson Hayes. That's his first foul. And Utah making a change here. Conley's checked in. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now.
Come get it, come get it.
Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Gobert. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And here's Redick. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. It's Redick on the wing. Takes the 3. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And stolen by Redick. Pushing it up. New Orleans moving it around. And Hayes kicks to Redick. Off target from outside.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And that one is good.
See, Joe Ingles doesn't blow you away with physical strength. It's his craftiness that makes him effective, especially scoring through contact.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Ball. Oh!
My goodness.
And I tell you what, Ball has some nifty dunks up his sleeve, effortlessly getting off the ground to bash that one in.
Clarkson passes to Gobert. Now, here's Ingles. Tight defense on him. And Gobert kicks to Conley. Pocket 6. With his first shot attempt, they get it again. Gobert. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, Gobert has settled in his ability to get to the free throw line. I'll tell you, he is excellent at getting physical with the defense and drawing contact.
And the Jazz with some changes. Bogdanovich is checked in for Royce O'Neal. And it's Mitchell in for Clarkson. The Pelicans also changing it up. Derek Favors checked in for Hayes. Williamson comes in for Nicolo O'Malley. And it's Ingram in for Drew Holiday. Favors can't get it to go.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And the rejection by Favors.
Derek Favors using that long frame to send that back twice on the pipes, Kevin.
Drew Holiday, he's checked in for the Pelicans. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to Conley. On the wing, Ingles. Back to Conley. Clock at 4. Mitchell outside. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Pelicans ball.
1:22 left to play here in the fourth.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Pelicans.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Zion Williamson.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Conley dishes to Gobert. Favors with the rebound. On offense, here are the Pelicans. Williamson left side. Outside, Ball. Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. 5 on the clock. The Jazz again can't hit it. On the wing, Holiday. And Derek Favors with the slam.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. Lake City, Utah becomes apparent when you get a look at the aerial shot of the surroundings. Good afternoon, everyone. We're about... Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thank you very much.
Thanks, David. That's David Aldridge, our NBA Hall of Famer, and the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3. And for the Jazz, Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Bogdanovich out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Gobert in at the 5. Now here's Conley. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Off target with his 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
I like that Donovan Mitchell's not afraid to attack the rim. He finished strong.
Morant with it. Lays it up and banks it in.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here's Conley. Following the basket by John Morant. Gobert, great positioning on the putback.
See, this is where the better conditioning comes in. Rudy Gobert able to stay active.
Brooks, the pass to Valanciunas. That one drops for him.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
The Jazz have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Morant against Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. Jacks up a 3, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
One of the main weapons Bogdanovich brings, a dead-eye three-point shooter with impressive range.
Morant passes to Valanciunas. He kicks to Winslow. To the paint. Here's Morant. Gobert with the block.
The size and reach of Gobert making him a tremendous defensive anchor, protecting the paint.
And great hustle to turn that block shot into a fast break opportunity. Big time play on both ends.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas. Outside Conley. The pass to Ingles. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. And here's the fast break. Winslow's leading the way. Misses the layup. Utah has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Mitchell's shot is good.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Here's Morant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Michael Conley picks one up.
Every team is looking for that star to lead them to great things. Morant already looks the part.
O'Neal's checked in for Utah. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Michael Conley. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Mitchell right side. Shoots over Morant. And Utah again with the bucket. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Here's Morant. Here's Gutteridge. Guarded by O'Neal. 5 to shoot. Here's Anderson. Clark trying to get open. It doesn't go for him. Utah leading by 7. Here's Clarkson. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And Brooks, here we go. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
The way Brooks gets by people, he varies the pace of his dribble to keep you guessing.
And where Brooks seemed to have carved out a niche, GA, his consistency from range and from the line.
Kev, if you can space the floor and hit your free throws, you're going to be in the rotation. Brooks really came into his own last season And the more he refines his shot selection, the more valuable he becomes to this team.
Mitchell, no-place jumper from the free throw line. Mitchell's got 8 points.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Memphis moving that ball around. And now Utah, fast break. O'Neal kicks to Clarkson. Back to O'Neal. Dishes it to Mitchell. For the three. Grizzlies with the rebound. We've got 28 seconds left in the first. That one goes in. He has 6.
It breaks down your defense when Ja Morant gets in the lane. You want to force him outside.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's guarded closely. Outside, Bogdanovich. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Anderson in the post. And the last-second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Utah Jazz bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Clark is out there with Anderson. Then it's Jones. And it's Gutterich in at the small forward position. Pass to Clarkson. Up top, Moutier, defended by Jones. Offensive rebound. Davis kicks to Moutier. Pass to Clarkson. There's the triple. Offensive rebound. Stolen by Anderson. Clark with it. Now defended by Gobert. Jones. Here's Gutterich. There's the feed to Jones. Rebound collected by Clarkson. Utah leading by 7. Here's Moutier, and Moutier throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Gobert with the block, and that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession for the Jazz. Joe Ingles comes in for O'Neal, and it's Mike Conley in for Clarkson. So it's the Grizzlies now. Melton, no good.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Passes it to Winslow. Now the dish to Jackson. To the middle. Jones, the pass to Winslow. Jones, no one around him. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Eyes up, scanning the floor. Winslow plays with great poise and unselfishness.
Conley surveying the D. There's the pass to Moutier. Back to Conley. From the arc. And no good that time. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Look at the big man Valanciunas showing off the playmaking skills.
Jones against Conley. He feeds it to Davis. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's Jones. And it's Mike Conley with the rebound.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Ingles kicks to Conley. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Here's Melton. A putback and staying with the play, Valanciunas.
The persistence of Valanciunas paying off in a big way on the glass. He is just a tremendously hard worker.
Outside Conley, on the wing, Ingles. Back to Conley, takes a three. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. Conley's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Jones, the pass to Jackson. Memphis moving it around. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Jazz leading by 8. Outside, Davis. It's good.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
The Grizzlies shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Jackson against Davis, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Right side, Conley. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first half. Fires from deep. Utah gets it back, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. And the Jazz with some changes. Bogdanovich is checked in for Gobert, and it's Mitchell in for Emmanuel Mudiay. The Grizzlies also making a change. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for DeAnthony Melton. Jones, the pass to Valanciunas. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
On the wing, Mitchell. He's got 8. And he overshot that one, missing.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
Winslow's shot is off. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Well, beyond the production, Mitchell gives this team energy, spirit. They ride off his adrenaline.
Winslow, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to have a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And he knocks down the first one.
Justice Winslow is so competitive. In his only year in college, he won a championship, and he was the heart and soul of that team.
And so we conclude the first half. It's the Jazz.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. A tremendous start for Donovan Mitchell. He had 10 points and 1 assist. And, Kenny, what'd you see out there from the Jazz?
This is what Donovan Mitchell is capable of, guys. He pairs imagination with ability. The result is a high-level scorer who at the same time makes everyone around.
And that's...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Joe Ingles is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group right now for Utah.
Push, push, push the basketball and get out of his way. Donovan Mitchell, fantastic on the break.
The Grizzlies shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And it's Conley with the ball for Utah. They've led by as much as 10. And Gobert kicks to Bogdanovich. Drills it from outside. Bogdanovich has got 8 points.
Bogdanovich is most effective when his teammates are setting him up. And all he has to do is knock it down.
The three from Morant. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That is his first foul of the game. Jazz leading by 8. Outside Conley. Shot clock at 6. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Here's Mitchell. No good on the 3. The Grizzlies trail by 8.
And, of course, Jaren Jackson Sr. played in the NBA for over a decade.
And, yes, Jaren Jackson Jr., he talks about watching his dad, learning what it takes to be a professional in this league. That prepared Jackson Jr. to make an impact early on.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Gutterich is checked in. And that one's good. Morant.
I think consistency from 3 is in Morant's future. On that shot, he was well balanced and focused.
And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Brooks. Here's Gutterich. Good work there as it goes.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Brooks against Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. Here's the 3. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got 8 rebounds in this game. And it's good for 2. And now just a 1-point Jazz lead.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Mitchell finds Conley. Back to Mitchell. There's the 3. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Gobert with the block. Here's Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
We've talked about it before. Unselfish, great awareness. Ingles willing to turn down the shot if someone can break free.
Now here's Morant for 3. Rebound Utah. Second shot opportunity, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Morant's got 11 points.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. That 3 off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Out to Morant for the lead. Morant with another miss. Utah has gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Gutterich has got the lead up to 1 now for the Grizzlies. Conley left side. .106 left here in the 3rd quarter. Back to Mitchell. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Gutterich. Now the Grizzlies with it. They're on a 14-5 run. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. 3-pointer. Good D by Mitchell. And for the Jazz, they're shooting pretty terrible here in the 3rd quarter at around 30%.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
For Memphis, they've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the 3rd quarter. And it's Morant missing.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
From deep. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. And that'll be 2 free throws. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
And we just finished the third quarter, and let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth, Anderson is out there with Justice Winslow. Then it's Brandon Clark. Then it's Tyus Jones. And it's Melton in at the 2.
Trying to finish out the game strong, you have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
They grab their own miss. There's Winslow, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Using that solid frame inside, Winslow draws the foul.
Mitchell, he's checked in for Utah. Morant, he's checked in for Memphis. And he can't hit the second.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
Gobert dishes to Mitchell. And it's off from 3-point range. Memphis trailing here. Stolen by Clarkson. Anderson against O'Neal. Pass to Clarkson. Mitchell right side. Shoots over Morant. And it's Mitchell missing. The Grizzlies shooting around 40% from the floor here. Here's Clark. No good on the shot. The Jazz go the other way with it. They've led by as much as 10. Mitchell looking it over. Pass to Gobert. 6 to shoot. Back to Mitchell. Shoots over Morant. Another miss by Utah.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
Some nice passing there by Memphis. It's Anderson with the drive. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
On the drive, Anderson won't blow by you, but he'll find a way to get his shot.
Mitchell against Morant. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Brooks checked in for the Grizzlies. The 3 from Morant. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
Down low. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Back to Gobert. Yep, it counts.
Good job by Mitchell trusting his teammates, and in turn, that's going to open up opportunities for him.
Passes it to Morant. Here's the 3. The shot missing. The Jazz go the other way with it. Now Mitchell. He dishes it to O'Neal. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game. Morant kicks to Brooks. 1:58 left in the game. Back to Morant. Over to the left wing. Here's Anderson, and there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. Here's Mitchell. Banked in off the glass. And it's a 3-point Utah lead.
This just goes with the narrative. Mitchell is a baller, wants to be considered among the best in the game.
Anderson right side, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for the Jazz. Conley now comes in for Jordan Clarkson. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Jackson comes in for Anderson. Morant against Conley. Mitchell outside. They get it back. Gobert on the wing. Mitchell. Outside Conley. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Jazz lead by 6.
Game on the line. You trust Mike Conley to deliver.
And there's the pass to Valanciunas. Back to Morant. On the wing, Winslow. Ingles covering. And again, Memphis no good.
Okay, when you're trying to make a comeback, you can't be hucking up low percentage threes. You have to find a better shot within the offense.
Bogdanovich looking around. Ingles finds Conley. Here's Gobert. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out. He's shown he can get it done in the big moments. JV delivering in the clutch.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Kicks it to Conley. On the wing, Ingles. His 3-pointers off the mark. And so it's Utah with the win. Probably. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for David Aldridge.